This is the day the Lord has made. It's Sunday, and I've been a little under the weather, so my voice might sound a little different, a little cracky here and there, but it's Sunday, and usually I do this on Fridays. Speak out loud for what you're grateful for, from the smallest to the medium to the highest. But today is about emptying your cup. As you can see, this cup is filled to the top. This cup is a representative of everything that I hold, that I've been currently doing since 2020. I mean, you got it all in here. From the beginning, to the struggles, to the conquering, to the achieving, to the accomplishments, to the struggles, to the blood and the sweat and the tears, confusion, determination, accomplishments, struggles. Everything's in here. Everything. And my cup's full. There's no room for me to move. There's no room for me to achieve greater things if I'm still focused on this cup right here, as it is. Now, don't get me wrong. This cup is a very, very fruitful cup. This cup is full of just hard work and dedication, slips and setbacks, and it's time that I give it to God and start doing greater work for myself, for my family and loved ones, my followers. So let's get started. My Lord Jesus, you have blessed me with so much since 2020 till now in my whole life. But this is going to be for you. And what I have in this cup here is my beginning in 2020. 2020 was such a beautiful and scary start. It was beautiful because I was finally living on purpose. I knew I had more that I wanted, and I had more to give. What was horrifying was seeing Brittany go through that pain of me leaving. And the confusion there was just, do I stay? Do I go? When I knew what was on the other side was freedom to be and do whatever I wanted, to be who I always wanted to be through my eyes. The pain was seeing Brittany suffer through my departure. Praise God, Brittany has a family of her own now. Happy. I'm sure her life comes with struggles, but all glory be to God. Peace and grace was multiplied to us. Moving further, I didn't know anything taking on this journey. I had my brother with me. We made it to this apartment, and me and my brother, we had our struggles, we had our fights, and we had our laughs, our smiles, our love, our time spent together. And I miss you so much. I miss those times, I really do. But I have to empty this cup. And I have to empty out that time because I have to make more beautiful moments and more beautiful times. In 2020, I was just training, believing that one day, I'll be prepared to do what I want to do. and I'll be prepared to be who I want to be. We got up, we did hard work, we went to work, got off work, did hard work. Whether I was biking home, just getting my car. What a beautiful summer. And when the winter came, my brother was just leaving. He was just leaving my life, and I was left here to accomplish my ambitions. Before 2021 came, we went and saw the fireworks. Man, I felt like those fireworks were for me. It was just celebrating what I can be. It was like God was showing me, this celebration's for you, this New Year's for you. And behold, 2021 was now a part of our year, was now the year. It was now a part of my life. And with 2021 in mind, I just kept thinking, I have to do this. I have to box. I have to join the boxing gym. So we kept pressing on. Kept pressing on and on and on. "2021, just working hard, working hard." I remember telling Alicia, like, at some point it was like, I have to join the boxing gym. Like, I have to do this. You know, the purpose of my training was to be in the boxing gym. And it's what compelled me. And also in 2021, I got to meet a woman. The first girl in 8 years, other than Brittany, I got to share my time with, be with, really have an experience with. She showed me everything for the first time. She showed me what going out in the world was like for the first time. She showed me what it was like to be with someone else for the first time after 8 years. So, you know, that was definitely something for me. Felt like I was out of the world for so long, for so long. Man, that was a good time. Training, enjoying my days, enjoying my time, waiting for her to text me, meeting up, all that was such a good moment for me. And when that moment came to pass, it was still time to go for exactly what I wanted. It was time to set our minds towards boxing. You know, I didn't know what to expect. I only had high expectations for myself. In 2021, before I started boxing at ABA, I only had high expectations, and I only had faith in my strength and what I wanted to do, who I wanted to be in life. And I was training hard. I would wake up every morning. Sometimes it'd be agonizing. Sometimes it'd be like, all right, we did it. You know, let's get this day started. Get off work. Hit up our training session. You know, hit up our shadow boxing. Relax. And we'll do good work. My Lord, I empty my cup to you. My success, my setbacks, my failed attempts, my fears, Everything I had, I empty it to you. Training on and on and on and going forwards. I've seen myself the way I've never seen myself. I made that happen. I've seen myself the way I've never ever thought I could see myself. You know, and today, I look back on all those things, you know, trying to compare myself to who I was then. And sometimes this feeling of remorse will come over me because I may not be where I'm at. I may not be where I was at then. But now that there's room in my cup, I know I could be more. I could be more than this. Then boxing came. I joined ABA Boxing in 2021. You know, I had my first day. I remember that day. It was like, this is it. It was like, this is it. Fighting was still one of the most scariest things to me in my life. But I came to conquer. I came so I could conquer. To be who I want to be. To set my soul free. I remember the first day I was jogging through Taku Lake. And I saw my head coach jogging with the rest of the little kids. And said hi briefly and just kept on running. And thought it was a trip to see him there at the same time I was there. And ABA saved me. So I had my first day. To my surprise, I didn't know how to throw a jab at all. Didn't know how to box, didn't know how to stand, didn't have a stance, didn't have nothing. Didn't even know how to put my hand wraps on, nothing. Didn't know nothing about nothing. Thought I knew, but I really didn't know nothing. You know, I had my first whooping, got whooped twice in one night, sparring for the first time at ABA. I think that was like my second weekend. Really made me think and really made me think, and I almost changed my mind. It made me think, like, is this for me? Am I gonna be okay with this? Is this really for me? Do I really want to take a beating? Do I really want to try this again? It was awful. And I remember I really thought I convinced myself that, you know what, nah, I'm just gonna train. I'm just, you know, nah, this ain't for me. I was scared, fearful of what anyone would be fearful of: getting hit, not doing well, fear this, fear that. Will I be able to get better? You know. And I woke up that morning and I was working out abs like I always do. And I remember thinking to myself, like, all of this just feels useless without boxing. All this just feels useless without my main purpose. And at that point I knew I couldn't give up, because I didn't want to feel that way. I didn't want to feel useless. I didn't want to wake up for nothing. It was something I had to do for me. waking up that morning and doing abs and just feeling that useless. And 2022, I sparred. I redeemed myself, my Lord. And I got hurt again right after that. Couldn't test my powers. Couldn't test my strength and knowledge. I had to sit down and wait out for another long time. Man, I felt like it was so unfair and just so... I felt so many feelings, what can I say? I just wondered, how are we gonna get back from this, you know? I did what I can and I kept training. I kept believing. And time went on and I trained more and more. Started showing back up in the mornings once again. Feeling very started wondering, like, how am I supposed to get back to the PMs now? You know, started wondering, like, how am I supposed to make it back to something that I thought was so great before? You know what? God works in this way. Not only did He bring me back, but He made me greater. I didn't know anything. I had no idea what was going to happen or how it was going to happen. But one day I couldn't sleep and had to be up at 4 a.m. to make the ABA boxing in the morning. And this was during the summer. This was definitely around, let's say, like right after Memorial weekend. And yeah, I did take my time off for sure to get myself situated. And when I got back, it was because I couldn't sleep the night before. So I had this thought of, why don't you just go in the PM? Then you get your rest, you just sleep a little more today, and when you wake up tomorrow, you be energized and you get your workout in the PM. And I believe that was a Wednesday too. So I went to the PM class on that Wednesday, and it felt really good. I remember LJ was like, "Where the hell you been?" And you know, I don't think no one could truly understand my solo adventures when I gotta take them. But yeah, I told him, you know, been here and there training, doing what I gotta do. After that PM class was over, I told myself I want to spar. Like, I really wanted to. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like forced or nothing. It was just something I wanted to do. And that just opened a door. God opened a door for me that was just so incredible. Oh, I didn't think I could get back in the best shape, and I did. I didn't know how I was going to get back to ABA and the PMs after that great sparring match I did when I redeemed myself, but I did, by the grace of God. I got back to the PMs, doing what I had to do. I sparred once, made it through the PMs, Monday through Friday. Every Friday I sparred. The second time I sparred, back to the PMs in 2022, I sparred a professional. Such a beautiful moment. I remember when I got home, I just got on my knees and praised Jesus. so much happiness and so much gratitude and appreciation towards God, because I couldn't do it without you. I couldn't be this without you. Started boxing Quan. Made a really good friend with him. He's a good man. Gave me a black eye, and I appreciate it. Started sparring. I sparred so much. I sparred all month. I finally feel like I belong, God. My Lord, you called me back. After that good month, after that good part of ABA, you pulled me out to show me something. My Lord, I want you to know I'm never going to give up, and I'm never going to stop seeing you. You're my hope, my strength, and my faith. Everything I've done up until now, I couldn't have done without you. I've done so much. I'm ready to do so much more, my Lord. So please, take this offering of the glory that all belongs to God for everything that I've done and accomplished. In your holy name I pray. It's for my Lord. That's the cup. That's my life. My Lord, I'm ready to do more great things. I came in this life with a mindset of abundance.